morning. Good morning, sweet girl. What exactly is so delicious on my hands?
Good morning, guys. It's about 4:30 in the morning. Have I told you guys I'm an early riser? Anyway, I'm up and I thought I would do another declutter. I'm here, I'm into it, and I'll just preface this like I did my other videos by telling you that when I say toss it or I'm gonna throw away or whatever, I'm gonna donate whatever I can, and whatever I can't, you know, I'll see if any of my friends want it, and if they don't want it, I'm going to toss it. A lot of this stuff that I'm getting rid of is just old. And then the other disclaimer I wanted to mention is that I don't anticipate this being like a very savage or brutal declutter. I'm just going through my collection. I'm just kind of going through it and just, you know, checking it out and seeing, you know, if there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't need, don't use, or that's old. So that's it. So it's just going to be a chill declutter. I'm going to basically pick up where I left off. So I'm just going down to the drawer below, which is going to be like cream, blushes, and then powders and stuff. So let's get started. All right, so here we are, third drawer down. So like I mentioned, I have some cream blushes in here, and then I have my pressed powders. And then actually, I think we'll go through my loose powders also, which is not in here. It's actually in a different organizer. But anyway, let's start here. Let me swing around. Again, let me apologize. I'm filming off of my iPhone, and I'm just holding it in my hand. So if it's a little wonky and a little shaky, I do apologize. I think someone commented that they were getting a little like motion sick with my previous video. But anyway, I'm going to try and hold it as still as possible. All right, so I spy something that actually doesn't belong in here. This is my Chantecaille Radiance Gel Bronzer. I took this on vacation with me, so I think I just threw it back in here by mistake, but I am going to put this in the right place. I am going to keep it. So that's the drawer above that we did the other day. So this has my cream and liquid highlighters and bronzer. So I'm just going to put this back up here. All right, I'm just gonna start picking. So this is like the original Pat McGrath stick highlighters, and she has since come out with, oh, actually I put my Pat McGrath stuff in a different place. She has come out with these in her permanent line, and it has like the white packaging. So I don't know if I should keep these. I kind of felt like I wanted to keep the OG packaging, and I think I'll move this over to where I have the rest of my Pat McGrath stuff. So I'm gonna hold on to this. Here is the other one. Hold on to that. And here's my beloved Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder, which I fit pan on like so long ago, and it's taken me so long to get through this outer rim, but a friend of mine had one that she does not use, and she gave it to me. So I think what I'm going to do is finally just get rid of this because it's time, and just go with this newer one. Why? I'm so bad with one hand. What the hell? So yeah, so I'll hold on to this and get rid of this other one. Here is a Lancome Cushion blush. I don't know. I just purchased this thinking it was a good idea. I never, ever, ever, ever use this, and it's probably dry at this point. So I'm just going to toss this. A Chantecaille Cheek Gelée, excuse me, Cheek Gelée in Happy. This is a very beautiful cream blush. I'm going to hold on to this. Oh, I have these Becca Beach tints. I liked these when they first came out, but these are pretty old, so I'm going to toss these. Oh, I have my Westman Atelier cheek product here, and this is wonderful. So I'm going to hold on to this. I'm also going to hold on to my Clé de Peau cream blush. This I just purchased. I haven't used it enough. I'm probably going to do a playing with makeup forgotten loves and use this, because this I love and it just doesn't get enough love. So I'm going to hold on to this. This is my Tom Ford pressed powder. Love this. I'm going to hold on to that. I have it in the shade Ivory Fawn. Here is the By Terry Glow Expert Duo Stick. Now, I love this product, but I tend to, actually I don't know why it's down here, but I tend to only use it for the highlight. And the blush you can see I use occasionally, but it's kind of getting annoying since I don't use both. So I think I'm going to toss this. I do like this product quite a bit, but I have so many products to use, and yeah, it's getting to that precarious point anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this. All of these Glossier cloud paints I enjoy very much, so I'm going to hold on to those. Here are the other two. These are the two newer ones. Yeah, I like all of these, so I'm going to hold on to these. Two Chanel stick blushes. These are relatively newish, so I'm going to hold on to these. They're beautiful. This number 23 I just recently got, and I just love it. It's so pretty. Let's see. These are all of my Tom Ford cream blushes. I have a feeling I won't be getting rid of any of these. Yep, here is Paradiso. This one, oh no, sorry, this one is Pink Sand. And then we have Paradiso. Yes, this one's Paradiso. Love that one. And then this one is Piano Soleil. Yeah, Piano Sol. Isn't that pretty? It's like a cream bronzer type situation. So I'm going to hold on to all of those. No surprise. Oh, and then I also have a Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Glow Stick. This is from their last Soleil collection. I'm going to hold on to this. This Becca Under Eye Primer. Oh my God, I just sounded like such a New Yorker. This Becca Under Eye Primer. I liked the idea of this, and I actually didn't mind the product, but I never ever think to use this thing. I also wanted to put it in my fridge to kind of cool it down. I thought that would be fun, but I did that, and then it was down in my fridge, so then I definitely never used it. So then I brought it back up, and I still never use it, so I'm going to get rid of this. All right, we have an H&M cream blush. I really liked this one. This is in Cameo Brown. This color is so pretty. I do love this, and I did give this a good go when I first purchased it, but this is definitely old. So I'm gonna toss this. All right, these are the La Mer sticks. I can't remember what they're actually called, but they're supposed to be like cheek and lip sticks. I actually don't like these on the cheek. I like them for my lips. So I need to move this to my lip drawer. I find them to be a little bit too emollient for the cheeks. Like my hair gets caught in it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep those, but move them to my lip drawer. This Charlotte Tilbury Beach Stick in Formentera, is that the color I have? Yeah, I like this, but I never ever use it. Yeah, and it's looking a little like it's dried out a bit because I've had this for quite some time. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. My NARS, this is not a multiple stick, this is something else. Multiple tint. This is from the Charlotte Gainsbourg collab. I really like this actually. It's a very like kind of sheer version of the multiple stick. So it's really for like a nice wash of color. So I'm going to hold on to this. Let's see. What is this? Oh, a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector poured in rose gold. Wow. I don't even remember getting. Oh, you know what? I think this is like one of the first Becca products I ever got. I just thought it was so pretty in the pan. I'm going to toss this. This is probably like 4 or 5 years old. My La Mer pressed powder, that's not going anywhere. The Armani Neo Nude tints, or I'm sorry, the A blushes. These are beautiful. I'm going to hold on to these. These are relatively new. This Bobbi Brown, this is like a deluxe sample. I held on to this to travel with. I never think to travel with this though. That's really pretty. Powder pink. Wow. It actually looks more of like a beige to me. What is this? Oh, this looks almost the same. This is the Be Lovely Divine Duo Lip and Cheek from Lila B. The Lila B is definitely newer, so I'm going to hold on to this and get rid of the Bobbi Brown. I am definitely going to get rid of this Becca, I don't even think they make these anymore, Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle in Lychee Opal. Really pretty, but very old, so I'm going to toss this. All right, now we come to more of my powders. This Décolleté powder I really try to like, but it looks so heavy on my skin. And it's such a shame because it feels so great in the pan. It feels so like silky smooth, but it ends up being so, I don't know, thick on my skin. I've tried it many different ways, so I'm going to toss this. My Clé de Peau pressed powder from the limited edition holiday, the Pink Push Me. This is such a beautiful powder, so I'm definitely holding on to this. The Westman Atelier, I think this is like their highlight, they call it, but it has quite a bit of super loaded tinted highlight. It has quite a bit of like peachy, rosy pigment to it, and I just love this. It's like a cream to powder kind of, it's a very interesting formula. So I'm going to hold on to this. And then the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder cream blush that I really love. I'm going to hold on to this. We have the Kogan dough. Let's see, pressed powder. Yeah, pressed powder. This powder it's nice. I thought it was going to be way too light for me and has that pink tint, but it's translucent enough. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to hold on to this. This was sent to me very recently, so this is kind of brand new. The Hourglass Trio, actually a friend of mine gave this to me. I love this, so I'm going to hold on to this. The NARS Crystal Setting Powder. I love this powder, but it's kind of old. I don't know. I don't think anything's wrong with it, so I'm gonna hold on to that. The Giorgio Armani Neo Nude Powder. I like this powder. It's really kind of micro glittery, but it's very pretty on the skin, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Again, relatively new. I'm also gonna hold on to my Chantecaille HD powder. This is such a beautiful, beautiful powder. Chantecaille powders are just impeccable. My Surratt loose powder I'm going to hold on to. This one is definitely going to go in the trash, mainly because this is very, very old. But this is a decent powder, I have to say. They're pressed powder. It is not bad. It's not as good as like these guys, but it's not bad. My Lila B Flawless Finish Foundation. I actually can't remember what I think of this. I must not have hated it if I kept it. Usually if I get makeup and I can't stand it or it's just awful, I will either return it or just throw it away. I just get so disgusted I throw it away. But yeah, I'll hold on to this. I can't even remember when I purchased this either. But I'll hold on to this. What do we have here? Oh, the YSL. What is this? Oh my God, do you guys remember this? This is like one of those weird like balm products that like powders your face. You can use it like under makeup as like a smoother, over makeup as like a blotting powder. I never used this. I bought this so long ago. This is definitely 4 or 5 years old. So I'm going to toss this. Oh, this Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in Nude. I purchased this and haven't even used it yet. And I did purchase it recently, so I'm going to hold on to this. Oh, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation. I got some really good use out of this, as you can see. Well, I'm going to put this actually up in my foundation drawer. Where I have some other powder foundations, and see if I kind of use it a little bit more if I leave it here. And then, you know, I've been holding on to this because I love the compact, and I think I will continue to do so because this Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder powder it's terrible. It's terrible. It's so hard pressed you can't pick up anything. Some people love it. Some people got it to work. I've used every kind of brush possible to pick up this product, and nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to hold on to it just for the compact. I may even see if I can like remove this situation, like the product and whatever this is, because this is just like plastic, and see if I can, you know, I can put other stuff in there because it's pretty deep. So anyway, I'm holding on to this just for the packaging. And then I have some fluid shears here. The number 12, this is a great blush. And same with this one. This one's beautiful. Number 17. If you have my skin tone, this is such a beautiful, glowy blush. So holding on to those. All right, so that's it. I'm done with this drawer. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back, and I'll speed this part up. So there is my final drawer of cream blushes and pressed powders. Looking pretty good. And then I just wanted to show you, I'm like creating like a Pat McGrath shelf here. And I put those highlighting sticks here with the permanent line ones. So that's where those are. All right, I thought I would just do my loose powders as well. They're in this like acrylic drawer organizer. So I just pulled out the drawer. We are sitting on the floor now. And there's definitely some that I want to get rid of in here, but plenty that I want to keep. Again, not brutal. Here we go. So we have the Kogan dough. I think this is like the sheer lucent powder. Yes, I love this. I love all the Kogan dough powders, so those are not going. I'm going to hold on to that. The Cover FX I just used in a Forgotten Loves. I really do like this powder, so I'm going to hold on to this. This Becca under eye, that went with that under eye, like that mint green little primer thing. I didn't find this powder to be special in any way, so I'm going to toss this. The Viseart Seamless Setting Powder, I love this. This is great matte powder without looking dry. It's pretty magical. I'm gonna hold on to this. The Sicily, such a great finishing powder. It really took me a long time to make friends with this, but once you know how to use it, it's gorgeous on the skin. Oh boy, the Charlotte Tilbury loose powders. I really like the effect of these powders, but I don't use them because they frickin' stink. So I'm just gonna toss these. There's just no reason to keep them. Actually, let me do another sniff test in case maybe it's, I don't know, kind of dissipated. Nope, still awful. So those are going. I just purchased this Givenchy like limited edition packaging of their Prisma Libre powder. I haven't even tried it yet, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Another Kogendo powder, gorgeous, love this, gonna hold on to that. This one is the face powder, the straight up face powder. The YSL Soufflé DECLUTTER powder I'm going to hold on to. It's another lovely powder. The Chanel Natural Loose powder, a good one, gonna hold on to that. Clé de Peau, one of my favorites, gonna hold on to that. The La Mer Original powder. I love this powder, but I can't use it in front of you guys. I can't give it up. This is such a good powder, so I'm gonna hold on to that. Another Kogendo, this is the translucent powder. What do they call this? Natural Lighting powder. This one's lovely. I'm gonna hold on to that. Chantecaille, another great one. I'm gonna hold on to that. And then these two, excuse me, these two I'm gonna get rid of. This Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, Golden Hour. It's not a bad powder. I just don't really use it. It really doesn't, it doesn't compare to all of these, which are really amazing. So I'm gonna toss this. And then this Armani powder. This was not good. The glitters in here were so prominent and chunky. It was so weird. So I'm gonna toss this. And it's supposed to be Universal Nude. Yeah, this doesn't work. All right, I'm gonna toss that. All right, so I'm tossing 5 powders, not a ton, but I really like my loose powders. So let me go ahead and put these all back into the drawer. Hopefully they'll all fit. Yay, they actually all fit really nicely, so I'm happy about what I have left. All right, so here is my final box of decluttered items for today. Again, exciting for me. I really didn't think I'd be getting rid of as much. So pretty proud of this. All right, so that's it for today's declutter. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below. You know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.